In this outreach training video, we are going to cover how to access and utilize the call scripts and the call logs. So to access those, you're going to need to log into Microsoft Teams. So I have Teams open here in the desktop app, and on the Teams kind of homepage where all your teams are located, you should be added to one called Summer 2021 Phone Outreach. All right, that brings you directly to the post kind of homepage for the specific teams. In the top, almost center, you'll see files. Go ahead and click files. Here we have everything you need for outreach. So first thing I'm going to pull up for the day, once I get into my outreach calling shift on campus, is my script. So one, you can use the printout. In this video, I'm going to show how to access the script. So here we go. So in the outreach training video, we cover that there are three separate scripts. One for the SI and tutor caller, one for an SI specific caller, and one for a tutor specific caller. So in this training example, I'm going to use the SI script and the SI call list. The main difference between the two is that the SI caller script allows for the caller to schedule an interview with a potential applicant. In the tutor caller script, it's purely an invitation to apply, and invitations to interview will be done once the application is submitted. In the SI caller script, as you'll see, we do allow, if it is somebody who is very interested in the position, to go ahead, schedule that interview, and then we do emphasize that the application does need to be submitted at least 24 hours before the scheduled interview. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open that up. I'm going to open this document open in app. Open it in the app. The call list, you'll see we're going to open it in the browser, and that's very important to do, is open it in browser. So here you go. I have my script ready. Go back to Teams, go to General. So to get the call list, you see a folder right here, call list. So you go ahead and click that. We have, again, the three different types of call lists. So first we have the master list. You won't necessarily need to be accessing the master. We do have separate call lists for each caller once they get onto shift. So we have the SI and tutoring. So these are people who qualify for both positions. We have SI specific list and then tutoring specific list. So in this example, I'm going to use some mock lists. But I would be, if I was on campus and I was going and getting ready to call, I would open up, say, SI list A. If that is what the lead supervisor is telling me that's the list I'm going to be using. And because this is a training video and I don't want to record people's personal phone number, I'm going to use a mock training outreach list, so my mock outreach. So to open your list, once you've been assigned your list, you're going to go ahead and open it. You're going to open it in browser. Okay, so you will be asked to log in. All right, so typically you should, if that's your first time logging into your OneDrive, your share drive, it will tell you to do the dual push or the call, but I have already logged in for the day, so I did not get that dual push. Okay, so here I have my call list and my scripts. This is an SI example, so I also would have Microsoft Outlook open and ready as well, just in case the caller or the person being called is interested in scheduling an interview. So I will have that ready. how to schedule an interview through Outlook will be its own separate video. So I won't show that process in this video. I'm just going to show pretty much how to access the documents and what each code means. All right, so now I'm ready to go. I have my documents set up on my computer. I have the phone ready to go. And so now on to examples of what recruitment notes you'd put in on the document. So first up to be called is Packer Tostado. So I'm going to go ahead and get my phone ready to dial out. This is an out of 210 area code, 808 area code. So what you're going to do is you're going to dial 91 and then the area code and then the phone number. So it'd be 91-808-123-4567. So dial out. All right, Packer picks up. So you're gonna start with your script. Hello, my name is Raina. May I speak with Packer? It's like, yeah. Thank you. I'm calling from UTSA regarding a part-time position of a supplemental instruction leader. Is this something you're interested in? Packer says yes. That is great. Thank you. Here's some information on the position. SI leaders are paid to sit in on classes that they have already taken, plan study sessions, then conduct those sessions outside of class time. We offer paid training throughout the semester, so no prior experience is needed. The position starts out at 10 hours per week at $10 an hour. Since you qualify for this position, I would like to let you know how to apply and possibly schedule an interview. Would you like to schedule an interview right now? And Packer says yes. So you go through, find a time on Outlook that works with the SI team and Packer, and you'll go ahead and get that interview scheduled. Then you're going to want to stress this point. For the interview, for us to complete the interview, they must submit their application no later than 24 hours before their interview. And then give them details on how to apply. So the application can be found on our homepage, either by Googling UTSA and then clicking the website. They should see Become an SI Leader and then click Apply Now. You can also give them the tiny URL listed here. If they have a pen and paper, this is a great option because this brings you directly to the link. And then also, if they're familiar with Handshake, we do have a job posting ID, so that way they don't have to go searching through every job posting that UTSA has on there. And you're going to want to ask if they have any questions. Do you have any questions? If they have any questions, you can go ahead and answer them. Say, well, if you have any questions later on, please feel free to visit our virtual office, which can be found on our homepage, or by emailing us at supplemental.instruction@utsa.edu or calling us at 210-458-6782. And then thank you for your time and have a great day. All right, so successful call, got an interview set up. Again, setting up interviews is SI specific. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to put your initials first, and then you're going to leave a recruitment note. I is for interview schedule. So you're going to go ahead and click type in I. All right, there's no, we do have a comment. So we did schedule an interview, so we're going to want to write down that we scheduled an interview for, and then the date. I'm going to put June 22nd at 2 p.m. Okay. All right. So again, codes are listed here. I interview, MC made contact, DNC do not call, LM left message, NA no answer, W # wrong number, N # no number. All right, so completed your first call. On to the next one. So now I'm going to call Matilda Lopez. Matilda has a 210 number. And so you're just going to dial 9-210-123-4568. And then it's dialing and Matilda answers. Hello, my name is Raina. May I speak with Matilda? Thank you. I'm calling with UTSA regarding a part-time position of supplemental instruction leader. Is this something you are interested in? Matilda says yes, and then you go through, so don't repeat my whole self. You go through and say all of this portion of the script. Matilda wasn't interested in scheduling an interview at the moment, but is interested in learning more about the application. So you'll go ahead and here you're going to let them know about their application, or how to get to the application, and answer any questions that you may have. So in this example, no interview was scheduled, but Matilda did, you did make contact and you did provide information on how to submit an application. So no comment needed for that one, just initial, and then you're gonna put MC for made contact. All right, so on to our next call. We're gonna call Wednesday. So again, it's a 210 number, so you're gonna dial out with a 9 first, and then the area code and phone number. All right, so dialed out, calling Wednesday, like, hello, my name is Raina, may I speak with Wednesday? Go through, say your little script. Thank you, I'm calling. Is this something that you're interested in? Wednesday informs you that they actually graduated in the spring, or they're graduating this summer. So they won't be enrolled in classes in the fall. And they so they wouldn't be able to have this position because they won't be a student. So in that example, you just thank them for their time, tell them have a great day, and congratulations on their upcoming graduation. So in here, go through, put my initials, and then you're going to add them to the do not call list because they are graduating and won't be a student in the fall. So grad, I'm just going to put grad in summer. Okay. So now we're going to call Spider Coon. So I'm going to call Spider, dial out again 9210, and then give your speech again. Hello, my name is, may I speak with Spider. May I speak with Spider? And they're like, hey, actually, this is not Spider. This is their mom. Can I help you with something? And just let them know that you were calling with an invitation for Spider to apply for an on-campus job. Often when you say that, if it is a like parent or guardian, they're like, oh yeah, of course, I'll go ahead and give you their phone number. And so in the comments here, you can go ahead and put down their phone number. And then you can go ahead and give Spider a call. And here you're going to put, you thank the Spider's mom for their time. And so you're going to go ahead and call Spider. Hang up. And then so you're going to put in here, wrong number. And then you're going to go ahead and call the Spider's actual phone number, give Spider a call. Spider does not answer. So you go ahead and Spider does have a voicemail set up. So we have a script right here. So they don't answer, leave this message. Hello, this message is for. Go through and it's pretty much how to apply for the job. Thank them and tell them have a nice day. So you're going to go in here and you're going to put left message as well because we had two calls in this one. So we called the wrong number and then left a message for the correct number. All right. And then we have one more call to make. So then we have Jake. So we're going to call Jake, 9210, phone number. And then that one, there's no answering machine set up. So it just call ends without making contact, without trying to schedule an interview. Of course, there's nobody answered. They don't have a voicemail set up. So what you'll do is, you attempted to make that call, and then you're going to put no answer. With anyone that's listed as no answer, we try to reach them again in round 2 of calling or send an email. The last recruitment note is N $, meaning no number. That doesn't happen too often. Our call list should all have a phone number listed here, but some cases there's not. Just initial it and then put no number. This lets us know that we're going to have to do some searching for that person's phone number. All right, so once you're done with the end of your shift, you're then, or 15 minutes or so before the end of your shift, you're going to go ahead and find that lead supervisor and let them know how calling went. So some of the things you're going to say is, hey, the calls went great. I scheduled a few interviews. Again, this is SI specific. I made contact with so many people. I did have a couple of wrong numbers, but the phone number was provided. So I gave them the phone number. In some cases, it's a completely wrong number and they have no idea who we are looking for. In those cases, just put wrong number, and then you don't have to leave a comment. We'll know that the student may have listed the wrong number, or digits may have been switched, something like that. So you don't have to put a comment for if it's a completely wrong number and you don't get a number to call. So yeah, you're just going to give that lead supervisor a rundown of how the calls went for that day. You're going to go ahead, if you're leaving for the day, you're going to wipe down your area if you used a printed copy or binder. Wipe that down. They're going to be hopefully in sheet protectors. If not, then we're just going to have copies, and that's your copy to keep. Clean your station, and you're going to head out for the day and work on whatever projects you have if your shift is still going on, things like that. All right. At your outreach workstation, you may receive some phone calls. These phone calls could be from people who you've called and left voicemails for. It could be somebody who you called and they didn't answer and didn't have a voicemail set up, and they're just trying to call back to get information on who called them. If it's somebody you left a voicemail for, they could be calling with questions on how to access the application or scheduling an interview, things like that. It could also be something not outreach related, and it could be another department, a faculty member, just other people calling our work lines. If that is the case, if it is somebody who's not calling about outreach or a job application, the SI leader and tutoring position, if someone calling for other reasons, not related to your phone call, you can go ahead and reach out to the lead supervisor on duty, and they will be able to help you answer those questions. They'll probably take the phone and see what the caller needs. If it is someone who either you called or somebody on a previous shift called and left a voicemail for, or it was a no answer, or somebody who you made contact with and they're just trying to get more questions answered, go ahead, answer those phone calls. Make sure that you're being professional. Answer the phone call with something like, thank you for calling the SI office. This is Reina. How may I help you? And then go from there. Remember, again, have that customer service mindset. If you do have any questions about utilizing the call list or the script once you do go on campus to make your first calls, let that lead supervisor know, and they are more than happy to clear those any questions you have